اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brothers and sisters. Continuing what we've talked about yesterday about the things that you should not do in Salah rather than the things you should do in Salah. We ended up by saying that there are 7 parts of the body that should be on the ground when you're making sujood, because the bone of this and here are considered one piece. So if you count this plus 2 hands plus 2 knees plus 2 feet plus 2 feet, yes, there are 7 parts. The position of the head while sujood is between the 2 hands. The 2 hands are on the floor and the head is in between, not to the front and not to the back. Also, one of the mistakes that some of us may do is to separate his feet while making sujood. The feet should be together like this. And also, one of the things they should pay attention to, inshallah, is that these 2 feet should be facing Qibla. I'm going to have to do it right here in front of you, just to for those who might not understand what I'm talking about. This is the right way, inshallah, if doing the sujood, and I'm going to do other things, inshallah, that's sujood too. This is it, like this. The feet should not be separated like this. It should be together and should be standing up. You'll be standing up on your toes and facing Qibla like this. One of the mistakes that the brothers or sisters sometimes do is to cross their legs like this. This is not the way that the Prophet Muhammad did, nor this way. This is not the Prophet said. While making sujood, these 2 should be facing Qibla like this. Now, while raising up from sujood, one of them should be down, so your left part of the bottom of your body should be on this side, and the right side should be free like this. So this one stays the same, but the left one should be facing down, and the left part of the bottom of the body should be on the bottom too. Okay, so this is one of the things that I just want to mention to you, inshallah. And now also, while making sujood, the hands while making sujood should not be attached to the thighs. The hands should be separated like this. Should not be attached to the thighs, should be separated like that. Now, one of the mistakes also is that I don't think that people do it, but just for the sake of knowledge probably, reading Quran in ruku' or in sujood is not allowed in the salah. Reading Quran is only when you're standing up. Now, a person can take parts of the Quran while making sujood as considered to be dua, for example. For example, رَبَّنَا لَا تُزِغْ قُلُوبَنَا بَعْدَ إِذْ هَدَيْتَنَا وَاللَّهِ do not misguide us after you've guided us, and so on. This is Quran, yes, but it is also in the meaning of dua. But the Quran itself should not be said in ruku' or sujood. Also, I just mentioned that. Now, when we make tashahhud, also I just mentioned that one of the feet should be up and the other one should be down, as I just explained to you. Also, one of the mistakes that some brothers or sisters might do is that when the Imam is reciting an ayah that has a punishment, for example, they seek Allah's refuge, Allah protection from that. Say, oh Allah, protect us from that. This is fine only in Salatul Tatawwa or Salatul Nafl or the Sunnah Salah. The Salah will do now, for example, Tarawih, you can do that, but not in Salatul Fard. Yes, the Prophet ﷺ, while he was reciting, if he passes by an ayah that has mercy, he asks Allah for His mercy. If he passes by an ayah that has a punishment, he asks Allah to protect him from the punishment. If it has an ayah that has the bounty and the blessing of Allah, the Prophet asks him for the blessing, but this is only done in the voluntary prayers and not on the fard prayers, the 5 daily prayers. When finishing the salah, a person, one of the mistakes that I've seen some brothers and sisters do is to do tasbih on both hands. Tasbih and tahmeed and takbir should be on the right hand only. using the fingers, the tip of the finger here, subhanallah, 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 and then subhanallah, subhanallah, and so on. Okay, so take a note of that, inshallah. One of the things also that my beloved brothers and sisters, of course, go into this category is that Satrul Awra, which is to cover the parts of the body that are not supposed to be shown during Salah. And of course, the Awra of the man is from the navel to the knee, but the Salah itself has a certain Awra to it, that the men, of course, has to have their shoulders covered. This is part of the Salah. Yes, if you walk on the street while your shoulders are exposed, that's fine, but during Salah, these should be covered too. And one of the things that I also want to pay attention to is that any dresses for men and women alike that are tight are not supposed to be prayed on in, because it describes the aura of the person, man or a woman. So inshallah, try during Salah, if you can have even a special dress for Salah, as Aisha radiallahu anha said in a hadith, she said it, what is wrong if a person has one special dress for Salah? He dresses only at the time of Salah. One of the mistakes also that some of the brothers do is that when a person comes late to Salah, he misses a rak'ah, for example, and as soon as the Imam says Assalamu alaikum, you find him standing up to make up for the rak'ah. No, the right thing is to wait till the Imam finishes Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and then after that you stand up and you perform whatever you missed from your Salah. Also, one of the mistakes is that while making sujood, I forgot to mention that your feet should not be up in the air. They should be always attached and glued to the floor, the way I just showed you. Okay, the Prophet ﷺ said in the point, on my next point inshallah, أيها الناس إني إمامكم فلا تسبقوني بالركوع ولا بالسجود ولا بالقيام ولا بالقعود ولا بالانصراف. عن أنس رضي الله عنه قال الحافظ النووي المراد بالانصراف السلام. Prophet ﷺ said, I am your Imam, so do not go before me in ruku'. Like a person says, as soon as they say Allah, even if you say the word Akbar, you find people already making ruku' and the Imam is still standing up. So in another hadith, the Prophet says, إِنَّمَا جُعِلَ الْإِمَامُ لِيُؤْتَمَّ بِهِ. Imam is made so people can follow him, not go before him. Okay? So he said, do not pass me in ruku' or sujood. Also, as soon as I say Allah min hamidah, and it goes Allahu Akbar, you find people already on the floor making sujood. And sometimes the Imam say Allahu Akbar so long, Allahu Akbar, and people don't wait